Hello everyone. In our last lectures, we have seen how discovery of subatomic particles like electrons and protons, that was a big question mark about the indivisibility of atoms, right? So after the discovery of electrons and protons, it could be proved very easily that atoms are no more indivisible. And you have seen that electrons and protons were discovered by J.J. Thomson and Goldstein by their experiments called cathode ray experiment and anode ray experiment respectively. Now another question mark before the scientist is to find out the arrangement of these particles inside the atom. Right? Time to time they have done number of experiments, they have proposed number of theories to explain the arrangement of these particles inside the atom, and these theories are known as model of atoms. So today in this lecture we will be discussing about one of the atomic models, and this atomic model was given by J.J. Thomson, which is also known as Thomson's model of atom, or which is also known as watermelon or plum pudding model of atom. So according to J.J. Thomson, the model of atom is exactly same as the structure of a watermelon, or you can say structure of a plum pudding or Christmas pudding. So if you look at the watermelon, you all have seen that in watermelon there is a red edible part which is diffused all over. This red edible part is diffused all over, and in this red edible part at different places the black colored seeds remain embedded, right? In this way you could see the black colored seeds remain embedded. Similarly, in case of plum pudding or Christmas pudding, you can say the cake portion is diffused all over, in which the raisins or dry fruits remain embedded. Following the same pattern, J.J. Thomson has proposed that model of an atom or the structure of an atom is just like that of watermelon. According to him, the red edible part is similar to the positive sphere, and this positive sphere is consisting of protons, right? So according to Thomson, the protons of the atom, they remain diffused in the atom to form a positively charged sphere, and in this positively charged sphere, the negative charge, or you can say the electrons, negative charge, that is electrons, they remain embedded here and there. And this is what the Thomson has visualized the atom to be. And on his visualization, he proposed a model that is known as Thomson's model of atom. The two postulates of Thomson's model of atoms are, first of all, according to the model, the positive charge or protons remain diffused all over the atom, and negative charge, that is electrons, are embedded in it, right? And another thing which he told is that as the number of protons in an atom is exactly equal to the number of electrons in the atom, hence atom is neutral. Atom does not carry any charge as it contains equal number of electrons and protons, and you have already seen that the value of charges on electrons and protons are exactly same. The amount of charges are same, only their signs are opposite, right? So this was the Thomson's model, and you must be very surprised to know that Thomson's model was based purely on his imagination. It was not having any experimental proof. It was neither based on any experiment. It was just purely an imagination of Thomson's mind, and he has proposed it. As at that time no one was having another concept, or that's why no one could cross question that, and the model was accepted as it was, right? But the scientists kept on working to find the exact structure of atom, or you can say they just wanted to prove or to justify that whatever Thomson has said is wrong, right. So they were performing number of experiments. But the results of these experiments were very shocking, as these results were not in accordance with Thomson's model of atom, and this led to the failure of Thomson's model. So cause of failure of Thomson's model is that the model could not explain the observations of Rutherford's experiment. So Rutherford, who was working in the same lab in which J.J. Thomson was there, and Rutherford was his assistant or junior, whatever you can say, and he performed some experiment that was known as alpha particle scattering experiment by gold foil, and the results that he was expecting were according to the Thomson's model, but surprisingly he got the observations which were totally different as those expected according to Thomson's model. So on the basis of the experimental observations of Rutherford's model, the Thomson's model was discarded, it was rejected, right? But you can say it is the model which was a step towards the study of structure of atom, right? So that was all about Thomson's model, and another very important model which was given by Rutherford, and this model was based on the experimental observations of his experiments, about which we will be discussing in our next lecture. Have a nice time. Goodbye till then.